Hey everybody, it's Miss Cariotis. Today I'm going to show you how to make these fun origami hand puppets. I'm going to make a reindeer and a polar bear, but you can make anything you want. So I'm going to let you get your materials. I'll show you what to get and you can pause the video. I have scissors, glue stick, tape, and some coloring materials. You can use any type of paper. I've got just regular copy paper here, construction paper, but I think I'm going to use just a paper bag for my reindeer. So I'm going to magically cut this into a regular paper shape, and I'm going to turn it horizontally and fold it almost all the way to the top, but not quite all the way. And by the way, feel free to pause the video at any time if I go too fast. So I'm getting my glue stick ready, and I'm going to put just a swipe of glue across the top here so I can fold it over. Okay, really smooth that seam down. Okay, now I'm going to fold this in half, but I want to fold it so the seam is facing out. So I'm going to give it a good smush right in the middle here, just like that. And now I want to fold the bottom up to the seam, give it a good smush, and I'm going to glue this together. So put a good swipe of glue all the way around and then fold it back and give it a good massage. Rub in that glue, make it really stick. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing now with the top. You want to be really careful not to overlap your seams because then you won't have a place to stick your hand in later. So I'm going to do the same thing. Going to swipe the glue all the way around this box and then give it a good smush and rub. So that's it, guys. You have yourself a puppet. I'm done. Just kidding. This is where you put your hands and this is the base for the puppet, but now I'm going to decorate it. So I've got some twistable crayons. Any drawing material works fine. And first I think I'm going to do the ears and I want them to be symmetrical. So I just cut a little bit, figuring out how big to make them. And I'm just kind of drawing like a football shape on this folded piece of paper. And when I cut them out, because I folded it, that's right, I'm going to have 2 ears and they will go right about there. I'll glue them on in a minute. Next, I'm going to do the antlers. So you can decide how you want to do the antlers. I just kind of draw one long line, slightly curved, and then I do the same thing symmetrically. I'm going to cut them out in a minute, and they're not going to be quite this sticking up, but I draw this thick line, and then I do little kind of V shapes sticking out from the main antler. And just color them in nice and dark. And now I'm going to cut them. And I sped up the video, but you can take your time. All right, so now that I have my ears and my antlers, I'm going to put a little dab of glue on the back and put an antler on each side. And I'll put an ear on each side too. And now I'll just use my crayons to draw on a nose and some eyes, and I'll be done. So So here's my finished reindeer. I even made his mouth, gave him a little carrot. And I also made a polar bear using some white paper and just round shapes for ears. These were a lot of fun to make and super simple. You can make a lot of them and put on a puppet show for your family. I hope you have a lot of fun. See you next time.